Hi everyone, and welcome back to our series about music that helps us get through hard times. When we came up with this theme at the end of last week, I didn't even have to think too long and hard about what song I wanted to use, because the song that I'm going to talk about today has helped me through a lot of hard times in my life. I struggle with anxiety, so this song helps me when I'm feeling really anxious or stressed. It also helped me get through the grief of losing my grandma a few years ago. So the song is called Rescue, and it's by Daigle. And I think even her album title, which is Look Up Child, is really just important and reminds me to continuously look up to God and instead of look all around us and try and rely on that. It kind of connects with my theme last week of walking by faith, looking up to God. But this song in particular holds a lot of really important lyrics to me. The very first line of the song is, "You are not hidden. There's never been a moment that you were forgotten." And that speaks to me a lot, because sometimes in the world, we feel very forgotten. We feel like we are here alone and we don't know what to do. But that you are not hidden. There's never been a moment that you were forgotten. You are not hopeless. And though you have been broken and your innocence has been stolen, you hear a whisper underneath your breath. And I just find this really important, because that whisper is us sending a message to God that we need him. And it says, "I hear your SOS, your SOS." So God hears our need and our SOSs, and our save our ships, God, please help me. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking out. I'm very sad. I'm depressed. I'm lonely. God hears all of those. And he speaks through us in a lot of different ways. One major way that God has always spoken to me is through music, is through songs. And sometimes it's not even a Christian song. It'll be, just a normal song that I'm listening to, and it speaks through me in its lyrics. And I'm like, wow, God really reached out to me in that way. There is no distance that cannot be covered. You are not defenseless. I'll be your shelter and I'll be your armor. That is so important right now. A lot of us, we know we have to shelter in place. We're staying at home. And some people don't have a shelter or a place to stay. And God's saying, I'll be your shelter. I will be your armor. I will be, the thick skin that sometimes you might need in this world. But he's also the softness that lets hope and light in, so that the darkness isn't consuming us. I will send an army to find you. This is something that I just remember so vividly, thinking when I felt really sad about my grandma passing away, was that God is sending out an army to find me. He's not going to let me be sad and depressed and alone. He will always be there. In the middle of the darkest night, it's true, I will rescue you. How amazing is that? That even in our darkest times, in the times where we don't deserve sometimes to be loved, maybe we did something that was just not very Christian-like, not very Christ-like. But even in that really dark time in our life, God has not left us. He will never start marching to reach you. And it says, in the middle of the hardest fight, it's true, I will rescue you. I urge you to find this song on YouTube. I think we're listing it in the description box, and listen to it. And even if you've heard it, listen to it now. Listen to it and remember that we are continuously being rescued from our problems and from our fights. And God is rescuing us from this hard, terrible time that we're going through. And to count our blessings, and that our biggest blessing is a God who does continue to rescue us. So this song by Daigle means a lot to me personally, and I hope that you find some comfort in it in the days to come. Bye, everyone.